Aloha, dear sweet family of light. It's me, Lisa Transcendence Brown. And it's been a while since I did a video. It has been a very interesting time, to say the least. There's a lot going on in every dimension, and realities are very different depending on the vibrational frequency that you occupy at any given time. Now, New Earth is where one has come to exist as their ascended self, their higher self being, their master aspect. It is where one has stepped into service and is fulfilling purposes and roles. It is where one is contributing to the new way of being, and come to master their own programs inside. In addition to that, mastering a program, it means understanding that the exterior reality is something that you created in order to experience here. And that in understanding that, you transcend all lack, all beliefs, and allowing of suppression and oppression, and anything that holds you back from being who you truly are again. It is beings of light as love, coming from that pure place inside. Now, purity can be felt. And purity is what these diamond light code frequencies, these pure white source light frequencies, are activating in every moment. Now, these galactic, these gamma ray frequencies, they wreak havoc on the old dimensions of consciousness. Now, a physical reality is a manifestation or a materialization in response to a consciousness. So you can look outside at any given time at the physical reality world, and you can see what you hold inside of you at any given time. Everything will be to challenge you. When the exterior world challenges you, then there is something within you that you've given your power away to out there. There's something within you that you're listening to an old program inside. There's something within you that you have yet to resolve within yourself and come back to a place of love. Come back to a place of peace. Come back to a place of the frequency of home. Come back to a place of that inner knowing, that inner vision, that expanded version of yourself. The exterior reality is there to challenge you until you can step up and challenge yourself. Because as a higher self being, we are constantly challenging ourselves. We're constantly breaking down those barriers. We are constantly maneuvering obstacles, realizing that they're not an obstacle. There's just something we haven't seen yet. As each comes to identify within themselves their own separation, that which they held inside, that held them back. So many are not conscious as to whether they are conscious or not. That means becoming super conscious. That means not only being conscious of what's going on, but conscious of what you're doing, conscious of everything in the physical around you, conscious of every energy that is present, every thought, every sound, every word, every vibration, and doing from a place energetically that transforms a reality, that changes the frequency. We open up and we stay open. We don't shut back down anymore. We hold the very highest vibration at all times. We don't compromise that ever. Along the way, the words were, get your frequency up. Focus on your vibration. Focus on your light body. That comes first. Sleep first. Then get up and do. In every moment, I had to learn, if you will, because as humans we learn, as higher self aspects we remember again. I had to learn how to do multiple dimensions all at one time. I had to pay attention to what was present in every moment. What version of myself was present? What version of another was present? I had to identify every version, and then I had to choose what was I meant to do in this moment. What am I meant to do? And each moment's going to be different. This is a hard thing for the human aspect, is because every moment is different here. It will always be driven by what presents. Now, ours is an inner honor, an inner integrity, an inner sacred love, an inner essence, an inner way of being that radiates out. Others are a response to our vibrational frequency. Now, when you come into contact with a human, they lack inner honor, inner respect, inner integrity. They still entertain the old realities of separation within them. They haven't come to understand what it takes to be a contributing, participating master energetically. They haven't learned how to share. They don't know how to open up and communicate from a place of love. There are many things that the human doesn't understand yet. Now, as a master being, our job is to recognize humanness and assist where we can, where one doesn't yet understand. We do not impose on another. We do not interfere. We allow everybody the reality that they chose to experience here. The human aspect requires a certain physical experience in order to open them up, open the mind, open the heart, open. Start to share, start to come together, start work together, start contributing. When you are able to maintain your higher self aspect, you are able to come from this place all the time where you can observe and participate and assist others in seeing from many other dimensions too. Now, The challenge along the way is going to be to see, can you maintain your presence? Can you maintain your consciousness all the time? Can you maintain observing yourself, observing all things? Can you keep your heart open? Can you command your reality? Can you do what is required to maintain your higher self-existence all the time and not compromise anymore? Can you assist others and guide others in order to see what they cannot see? Because technically, as a seer, as a visionary, as a sage, somebody who's had the experience and understands these things and has the inner wisdom, can you share and assist others in opening up to see too? Sometimes others are not ready yet, and that's okay. Because every one of us chose to do this journey a certain way. Some of us need more proof. Some of us need stronger experiences. Some of us need something to get our attention, to get us to be serious, to dedicate our energy, to focus our energy. There are many things that have to occur along the way. And the question is, are you present? Is your heart open? Are you sharing? Are you being what you want everybody else to be? Are you being a light? Are you being love? Are you sharing from your heart? Are you expressing yourself with open communication from a place of love? Are you allowing others to be their higher self as well? Or are you expecting the old version of them? Are you bringing up moments that no longer exist and reenacting them in your day? Are you the one carrying forth the old realities and believing that everything is still the same? Because every bit of this is going to be up to you. Now, New Earth existence. There is no delay between the time you become aware and the time that you have to do something. In the old days, when we were dominant human, if you will, we like to stop and think about things. We like to stop and measure it and get the best way. We like the better odds. We wanted the way that was going to work out the best for us. In the higher realms, there's no footing. There's no safety mechanisms. You don't need them here. But the one thing that is required is that you always come from inner honor, inner integrity, inner respect, inner love. And that you always do from the inside out. Your vision will come through the vibration. You will feel it. Your vision will come through your ability to look into and through a vibrational bandwidth and see that what you're creating in that moment, the reality that will bring forth for you. Your abilities are in your presence. Your abilities are when you open up and you share. All along the way, we have to start to trust that our abilities are enough. And as a human, we're like, who am I? What do I have to offer? Nobody's going to care. Now, there are many ways to actually move yourself into service and start to be in service and start to trust yourself. there are many ways for you to actually look at the things that you do have. And this is where we get tripped up, because the more human we are, we go, I don't have enough. And this is what I call pretending, because this was one of mine from my higher self, me. And you want to understand your higher self is just you. It's in a higher vibrational frequency, which means that you're always going to be challenged to step up and hold that higher vibration in any moment. Every given moment, you have to hold that here. That's the hard part for us as humans. Because what happened was we forgot. We forgot that we held the power inside. We forgot that we had the knowledge inside. We forgot. We went unconscious. We fell beneath the veils. We walked into or acquired a physical body vessel that held a lot of density and programs, if you will. Now, those were our chosen experiences here, but there comes a point where you're done with those experiences. And the other day I was observing, and I see collectively how things work. And I mean, overall, for us as a humanity. And one of the things I came to understand was that when it's time for us to be about done with our human experience, that's when we start to really wake up. And it's always occurring the entire time. It's not something that just happens one day, although it kind of does. Because you will have moments that you woke up more than you did before. But every moment you are continually waking up to new awareness. Every moment you are continually waking up to something new. That's the way this works here. You are always becoming more conscious. You are always moving into a higher vibrational frequency. And this is where a lot of people get confused. There's a lot of misperceptions about how this journey is. The old ways of thinking and believing and doing the way we used to, they don't apply anymore. They haven't for a really long time. Every one of us have to go beyond those old perceptions. Every one of us have to embrace the teacher inside of us, because an experience is there to teach us. It is to show us what we couldn't see before. A lot of people are going through teachers, and they're starting to wake up to the fact, or a lot of teachers are walking away or turning their backs on students, if you will. And I only use this verbiage for the sake of when one is really human and they seek a teacher. Many of us chose teachers that lacked integrity to teach us that that's not what we wanted to be. That was a part of our process as well. I was one of those. I had very teachers that taught me what I didn't want to be. There will always come a point that it's time to let go of those. Start taking all of the knowledge that you hold and start implementing it into your day, into your moments. You have to take everything you've gathered and you have to start to use it. This is a journey of experiencing everything in every moment. This is a journey of full-blown, all in, entire, every part of you. You don't get to leave a portion of you behind. This is a journey of your entire physical body waking up. It was asleep. It held a lot of suppression and oppression and victimhood in it. There is a lot of physical pain for many. And for others, not as much. But we do go through many different deaths along the way. In order to clear that programming, transcend those beliefs, in order to the illusion of the old matrix was inside our body. It was in our cells. It was in our muscles, in our bones, in our teeth. It was in every particle, every fiber of our being. And many are just now about to start understanding the magnitude of what this means. And because until the human aspect starts to experience these things, They cannot truly understand how deep this journey goes. It goes to the depth of the core of our being. And for as much lack that we hold even more than that in love. But the lack within us, the things that hold us back, the programs that we listen to, that our body takes and transmits through the sound. Human caused these thoughts. We hear these transmissions and we realize that was something inside my body. It's not true. It's a part of my old distorted illusion, and we don't judge it. As everyone starts to reclaim their mastery and to truly become energy again, from the inside out, source, pure light. They don't believe the programs inside, and therefore it no longer dictates their world. The physical reality is a creation. Every exchange serves a purpose. Everything is an agreement. Everything is within your power. And we have a lot to do here. Everyone has to contribute. Everyone has to work together. Everyone has to share. All of the old separation has to go. Your humanity, you as love, you as a pure, divine, powerful light being, your essence of who you truly are. This comes from the inside out. It fills your entire being, and you radiate this energy, all of your aspects as they merge, as you become one, as source self again. Your entire existence changes. It will not be as it was before. And as a human, we always want to know first. We don't trust. Here, though, it is very different. Because when you are coming from that place inside, when you are coming from your divine, pure, source, self, powerful essence, as love, as light, truly, you never, ever, ever, ever will lack anything ever again. This journey of awakening, of remembering, of consciousness and moving to super consciousness, becoming a multidimensional master again. It is a profound, sacred journey. It is one where we have to learn to play. We have to love ourselves. We have to let go of any fear, the old perceptions, the old beliefs, the old mentalities, all of those, they all go. There's no more judgment. That was our old program. Now, will you be aware in every moment of what's going on, and will you choose what you want in your world and what you don't? Yes, you will. Not everybody is meant to operate at the same frequency in every moment and coexist together. It takes everybody coming together with what resonates for them. And as you shift, as you clear, you're going to say, wow, that doesn't resonate anymore. And you're going to move on to something different. But at the depth of our soul and at the core of our existence, what we have is our purity. What we have is love, who we are. And what we have is an immense amount of power. Because there is not one thing that ever occurs again that is not within you that you don't recognize as yours. Now, will everybody like each other? No, they won't. But they will love each other. Because some, they come together, they do a purpose, and they go apart, and they go off and they do their thing. And then the next thing you know, people will come together and they'll do, and then they go back apart again. And this is how it works. This isn't a judgment thing. This isn't a somebody's better than somebody, or good or bad or right or wrong. We don't do that stuff here. But this is a reality where everybody steps up and is that highest version of themselves all the time. Now, we have days that it's not awesome. We have days that stuff's coming up. The difference is we embrace it when it occurs, and we get it up and out, and we retune back to our highest frequency, and we get busy again. We have days that we put our head under the pillow and we're not getting out of the bed. I'm going back to bed. I can't deal with anything right now. We have days that we just don't have anything else to give because we're going through a tuning process and something's clearing within us, and we have to honor that. This is called honoring the process in every moment. And we make sure that we're doing what we need for us. And what happens is over a period of time, sometimes it could be years, it might be a week, it might be a day, it doesn't really matter, it might be 20 minutes. We pull away. We get okay. We sleep, we upgrade, we do whatever it takes, we go out in nature. Doesn't matter what we do. We do what we need to do for us. And then we're back again. This is a journey of being honest. This is a journey of being true. This is a journey of not playing the old games anymore. It's many things. Now, challenging is an understatement, because the higher the vibrational frequency, the more you have to be on point. The more you have to check yourself. The more you have to challenge yourself. The more you have to step up. And this is where it gets confusing for many, because everybody's like, oh, I thought it was going to be easy. It is easy. The physical world out there gets a whole lot easier when you start to realize that you are the creator of your world. Then you start picking the reality you want to live in. And you start moving stuff out. And you start calling forth what needs to come next. And you embrace it as it comes. And then you're like, nope, not working anymore. That's got to go. That doesn't feed the energy of what I'm here to do. This is an ever-shifting, ever-changing reality in every moment. And it's all going to be up to you. So, as a higher self being, you have the power of all again. Anytime you don't remember this, you're going to go back into being human. You're going to get to see where you shrink down. You're going to get to see where you forgot. You're going to get to see yourself go unconscious. You're going to get to see where you don't believe that you're enough. You're going to get to see where you don't yet love you. You're going to get to see where you still hold judgment and separation inside. You're going to get to clear all of these things. And your heart's going to open more and more and more until those things, they do go. What defines us is who we are. And that's it. Pure energy, pure love, pure light. The rest, we assign so that others can find us. Beyond that, we really don't care. We can do anything we want. We don't let anything get in our way. We step it up. We get her done in every moment. And we take what we need for us. We utilize everything. We don't waste anything at all. Nothing. We have utter and complete gratitude in every moment. Utter and complete appreciation. We see the gifts in all things. We don't waste anything here. And our energy is precious. Everything is. And we utilize everything we have to assist and guide. Reach others. Assist. I said that. The human wastes. We don't waste. We understand the importance of absolutely everything in every moment and the purpose that it serves. It is important for you, everyone, all of us, to realize that your higher self-existence is totally up to you. Your physical body is going to clear extensively from every organ, your bones, your teeth, your glands, your blood, your urine, your skin, your eyes, your hands, your feet, your spine, everything, your heart. Number one. This journey looks nothing like anybody thought. It is going to go way beyond that which was comprehended before. Now, it takes completely letting go of all old ways of thinking. It takes completely opening up. It means embracing in every moment and do it when it takes. Because there isn't anything less in the higher realms, on New Earth, heaven on earth, beyond the matrix. Whatever words you want to use, they're all the same thing, different truths. Higher vibrations. I don't do higher or lower usually, but I've been using the word a lot today because the human will go into higher or lower and start comparing it and turn it into this whole thing. Basically, you're either conscious or you're not. Expanded consciousness is required now. You must expand beyond your previous limits. You must expand beyond your old perceptions. You must expand beyond all of those stories and those details and those things that kept you stuck. Every one of us have to do that. And you must maintain consciousness all the time. Otherwise, the physical world will be something that teaches you, shows you, explains to you, helps you understand what you cannot see from inside. It is the experience that was requested by each one of us to show us our way back home. So, I know, I start out with talking about one thing and I go off into 4,000 others, but that's kind of how it works here. So I think that's enough for today. I love you guys. And there is a whole lot going on. Get ready, because alternate realities kicked it in huge. You get to pick your realities now, but it's going to be determined by what you hold inside of you. Where your mind is, what your beliefs are, what you're allowing, what you're not, what you're doing with your energy in every moment. Yep, it's called being completely responsible. for your world. So, I love you, and I shall see you very soon. Mahalo.